All right, let me tell y'all a story about what happened with me last week. Why this girl try to play me last week? Why? Please tell me. I don't know. I really don't. Actually, I do, but it's besides the point. So I'm gonna give y'all a little backstory of what happened and why things escalated the way that they did. Me and my roommate have been roommates since freshman year of college. We are now sophomores, but we live in an apartment now. So we were living together in the dorm, and now we're living together in the apartment. And in the dorm, like, we were good. We used to be really, really close. You know, we would be talking to each other every day. We would go out together all the time. We did everything together. But, you know, it would be times where I would come home to the room and her side would just be a mess. Like, it would just be gross. And, you know, I don't like that. We don't do filthy. So anyway, that was one of the issues that I had. And then, like, you know, our personalities were a little different. With some things that she's into that I'm not into, and vice versa. And we clash a lot. I'm an Aqua, she's a Taurus. The mix is kind of messy, okay? The mix is terrible. It's horrible. Oh, and excuse me, my voice, I kind of lost it again, and it's coming back, but bear with me. Anyway, we moved into this apartment together, and you know, I thought it would be much better because we have our own space. I have my own room, she has her own room. The only stuff that we share is the living room, dining room, kitchen, you know, the usual stuff. So basically, you know, my mom was cool with it. My dad was like, I don't think it's such a good idea, Nylah, you know? It might not be good. You think that it's gonna be this, and that, but it's not gonna be like that. And he was pretty much right. He's always right. And I fail to realize it every single time, but I'm learning the lesson. I'm learning it, and it is what it is at this point. But all right, now I'm rambling. So basically what happened, so the whole time we've been in school together, we've had a main friend group, and it was 5 of us, okay? And I'm gonna use fake names for the purpose of the video. I don't want to share any real names, but let's say, you know, I'm still me, I'm still Nylah, and her name, let's call her, I don't know, we need to call her, I don't know, I'm just gonna make a random name. Let's just call her Jade. So Jade and I were really, really close, and in the group of 5, you know, we were like this because we were roommates. And then it was another group, they were best friends before they even got to school. And then we had another friend join our group that is just as special to all of us. So basically, you know, we got into our apartment, and I don't know, things just were a little different this year than they were last year. Freshman year, we used to go up. We used to have so much fun all the time. And that's when I really, like, Hampton still wasn't what it was supposed to be when I first looked it up, but it was way better than what it is this year. So this year, something just shifted. We had different work to do. We had different majors. We had different everything. And so our lives were changing, and I'm not sure, something disconnected on the way. But basically, we had some issues in the middle of the year, like right before winter break, between the 2 of us, me and Jade. Jade still wasn't clean. You know, I was finding that I was the only one that was doing the dishes. I'm the only one that's sweeping. I'm the only one that's, you know, just taking care of the house that we share. And I feel like that's just disrespectful. One, you're a woman, you're supposed to clean your house. You're supposed to make sure your house stays clean. And when people come over, you're supposed to take care of your guests and not make things a mess. But for some reason that didn't click. On the other hand, I'm just like, that's disrespectful, because you know that if you're not cleaning it, who's the other person that's doing it? I'm doing everything, even taking out the trash. I forgot to mention that taking out the trash is the worst. So I'm doing all the above, and I'm just getting no types of help. So finally, I tried to talk to her about it, and it was just like, oh, well, if I see that the trash getting full, I just tell one of the boys to get it. Okay, but when the boys aren't here, then who's doing it? And the boys is like, we had a group of friends that were boys, which she fell off with them too. So she basically was just like, F me, like, it's whatever, like, sorry, can't help it. Basically, I felt like my opinions, my frustrations, my pains were all just going under the radar, like they just didn't matter. So we had our issues when that happened, and then we came back for winter break, and like we tried to rekindle it, you know, like over time things just started getting a little lighter in here. It didn't feel like we were walking on eggshells. We felt like it was cool, but then something snapped again. So over winter break, she had some issues with 2 boys. out of our friend group. I'm gonna call them Bob and Joe. So she had some whatever business she had with Bob and Joe. She did not want them to come back to the house when we got back here winter break, you know, whatever. She told me strictly she does not want them over here. And also in the midst of that, one of our other friends in the group, like of 5 of girls, I'm gonna call her Ashley. So we got Jade, my roommate, Ashley, my other friend in the group, and then Joe and Bob are the boys. So she had problems with Ashley too. That's also their business. But when that happened, she told me she didn't want her over here either. And I'm like, but all of these people are my friends and this is my house too. And when I didn't like stuff, it didn't matter to nobody. And now all of a sudden, like, I'm supposed to just, no. Like, I'm not ready to just, you know, do everything you say. I've been doing that all this time and I'm not even the type person, like, I'm a leader, not a follower. So all that, I'm like, nah, I ain't working for me. I told her, you know, I'm gonna have my friend over here. I said, Ashley is going to be here this weekend and I'm telling you now so it's not an inconvenience to you. And she was like, well, if she's gonna be here, then I'm gonna have to leave. And if I have to leave, then that's fine. But then I want nothing to do with y'all. Like, she said she didn't want nothing to do with me, with my other friend, with her, with nobody. So I'm like, okay. She said, okay. We on FaceTime, like, okay. All right, bye. Like, I mean, what was I supposed to say, you know? The answer is, all right, like, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel, and that's just that. Because I'm not about to tell my friend that she cannot come over here anymore because of how you feel. That's not fair. Like, we will go to my room, we'll stay out of your way. Like, I understand the respect part as far as, you know, this is her house too, so I'm not ready to have her all up in your space. But you can't just tell me she can't come over at all because that's my friend. And I only have but so many friends at this school anyway. And like, nah, that's selfish. When she finally came over here, nothing happened, you know? She didn't fight her. She didn't even leave the daggone house. She was still here and said nothing, did nothing. It was just whatever. So I'm like, all right. And then the day after that was Easter. And so on Easter, I decided to have all my friends come over for Easter lunch. And included in that were Joe and Bob. So when I had Joe and Bob over here, she was really pissed. She came back and like, basically we had both decided that we wanted to cook something that day, but we didn't talk at this point, so we're not communicating that to each other. She don't know I'm cooking, I don't know that she's cooking. We did not communicate that. So I ended up getting to the grocery store first and getting back first, and so they were already here by the time she got home. I don't know if she was mad that we were using the kitchen, but that was a miscommunication, so she couldn't be mad about that anyway. But she was mad because I had them over here and I knew she definitely did not want them at this house, but like, it's mine too. She was on the phone with her mom, fussing, like so upset. She's like moving her arms all like this. She just mad that, you know, I got them in there. But when she finally came inside, guess what she did? Nothing. And then the next day, I'm in here by myself and all of a sudden I get a knock on my door and I'm like, come in. So then she comes in, she's standing at the top of my room. And I'm like, okay, mind you, I was doing my work, you know, trying to get my stuff done, being a scholar over here. I got my music playing, the vibes are beautiful, you know, I'm typing on my laptop, just having a good old time, like getting my stuff done. And I don't know, like it just got real negative in here. So yeah, all of a sudden the vibe just totally changed in here. It was crazy. Like I could, as soon as she opened the door, I could just feel the energy creeping in here and ruining everything that I had set up so perfectly, you know? My vibe was great. I was doing my work. So anyway, she come in here like, she's standing at the top of my room like, so what's tea? And I'm like, huh? I don't got no tea for you, sis. Like, we ain't got beef, we don't gotta communicate, it is what it is. Like, I just do what I want at this point. She like, all right, bet. So next thing I know, I hear her go outside into the living room and I'm just starting to hear all this wood sliding across the floor. And I'm like, okay, what is going on out there? So now I got to get up out my seat. So I got up and I went out there in the living room and I'm just hearing madness. A little backstory. When we moved in here, we bought furniture, right? So we had paid for different things. I bought the table, she bought the couch, we went half on the ottoman, blah, blah, blah. The table was mine. So I sold it to somebody and like, basically, yeah, my name is tied up in that table because I haven't given it to her yet. So that day she starts literally taking my stuff and throwing it over the balcony. Like, what? I'm just like, okay, what is going on? Mind you, I'm on FaceTime with somebody. I'm like, I'm gonna call you back because I just didn't understand. So I called my mom Because I'm like, what would my mom do in this situation? Like, you know, at this point, my adrenaline is pumping. My veins are hot. I just feel the blood running through me. But I'm not ready to do nothing about it because, you know, at some point, you hit an age where you have to be respectful. You have to be grown. You have to be, you know, all the things. We've learned so many things growing up. Like, I'm just too old to not be mature enough and to really take heed to the things my parents have taught me. And it's like definitely just a reflection of how, you know, my parents raised me. So she's throwing stuff over the balcony. I'm like, Mom, like, why is she throwing my stuff over the balcony? And then I'm walking in my room at the same time because I just am confused. And she follows me in here and she's just talking all this crap, like literally this close to my face. I'm like, yo, back up. And she not moving. So I'm like, Mom, why is she throwing my stuff over the balcony? Da, da, da. My mom's like, just call the cops because this is ridiculous and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what? I'm not doing all that. So she in my face calling me a be this and be that, and whole time my mom's on the phone, she like, this is no disrespect to you, but da, 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 your daughter this and that. Like, really just straight disrespect to my mother, and that is not something I take lightly at all. So like, I'm just spicy hot, but I had to keep my composure. So, you know, she basically wants me to fight her, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. Like, I told you when I first met you, I don't fight. I'm not going to fight you. That's childish. I'm too old for that, and it's not gonna do anything. But anything, it's literally just gonna be nothing. Like, what's the point? I'm just like grabbing my stuff so I can get out the house and like, you know, be in better energy because I have work to do. I don't have time for the games. I don't have time for it. So I'm starting to pack my stuff up. Mind you, I'm so flustered and so frustrated that I'm like dropping stuff. I can't figure out what I need to grab to take with me. Like, I'm just irritated and like so much is going on in my head for real. And the whole time she's just like, you know, you weak this and I'm not no weak that. Like, just saying anything out her mouth for real. So finally, I get my stuff together and I just go outside. And when I go outside, I'm still hearing her yelling over the balcony, saying whatever. And then I grab the chair covers she threw over the balcony and I go to get a screwdriver so I could take my table apart because the table's still intact at this point. And I'm like, you know, I already told to the girl, I don't want her to not have a table because of whatever craziness this girl got going on. And so I was gonna take it apart, but I ended up not being able to get the screwdriver. So I went to the student center, and when I got there, I just was on the phone with people trying to figure out what I was going to do from that moment forward, and just trying to get my work done, you know, calm myself down, whatever, focus on me. And eventually I came back to the house, and when I came back, what did it look like? What y'all think it looked like? Why was everything, literally even the chair cushions that she threw over the balcony, why was all of that put back together perfectly as if nothing had ever happened? So basically all of that was for nothing. Absolutely nothing. Like, it was just a show. It was stupid. It was dumb. Like, it was no point at all. And it's just crazy because, like, you didn't do this stuff when Ashley was here. You weren't acting like that. You didn't do that stuff when I had the whole gang here and the boys were here, Joe and Bob. And now you get me one-on-one and you want to do all this high stuff and talk about how tough you are and this and that. Like, no, that's not... No, you're not strong. If you think that you can walk in and out of this house and not see anything while we're all here, but when you get me one-on-one, now all of a sudden you top huncho and you so this and that. I don't like that. I think that's childish and I think that that's stupid. And like, honestly, I'm not fighting anybody. Anybody that's listening to this right now, I'm not going to fight you unless you've done something tremendously terrible to my family, because I just am above all of that. Like, that's stupid. I don't got time for that. Why am I wasting my time? Mind you, I had just gotten my nails done at that point in time, and I was not about to waste my time, my energy, my money, my nothing on no stupid little fight because you didn't get your way. What do I look like? Nah. So that's basically the gist of it. And since then, it's just been, we just don't talk. Like, I'd barely even be seeing her and she barely be seeing me. And when we do see each other, it is what it is, but we don't talk. And I don't know, like, she's had her moments after that where she be trying to one up everybody, but that's besides the point. And I'm honestly, frankly, tired of talking about her toxicity. So I just wanted to tell that little story so y'all knew what's going on in my life. And that's really the end of the story. That's it. That's it. All I know is, y'all, I'm getting out of this school. I have less than 7 days. Literally, I think I have 5 more days until I'm out of here. So, you know, I'm packing my stuff up. I'm just getting everything ready. And that's about it. So when you guys see me again, I'll probably be filming at my other house. It's been a pleasure living in this room. This room is my place, you know. I come in here when I want to get away from all the craziness, and I love the way I've set it up. I love everything about it, and this is the spot that does make me happy. So I will definitely miss this room. But some of the other things here I won't miss. You know, I miss my friends, the ones that are my true friends. And yeah, I hope I'll be able to, you know, come visit them, because I really did form really genuine friendships here, and they're gonna be my bridesmaids, you know. But guys, I'm so excited. I'm at 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for following. I'm really excited because I've been waiting for this for a really long time, and I just think it's a milestone. You know, I have other things that I want to do in my life, and that's just the first step to all the greatness that I have been doing amidst all the craziness that's been going on in my life. And I want to thank each and every one of you, because you're my subscribers, and I wouldn't be able to be here without y'all. So thank you for that. Thank you guys so much for watching this quick little story time. I'm sorry that I don't have any actual footage from that day, because if I would have got it, y'all would have been in shock. Like, literally, it was so OD. Like, it was so OD, but whatever. So anyway, thank y'all so much for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you click that subscribe button. I would love to have you part of my family. I will have new Forever exclusives coming soon, bigger and better all the time. And I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. See you again soon.